Fear 2 is an upcoming first-person shooter from Monolith, a developer known for critically acclaimed series like No One Lives Forever, Condemned, and of course, the original Fear. This sequel will expand on the horror shooter formula that made the first game famous. That means a lot of tense atmosphere, creepy visual effects, and a storyline focused on a supernatural destruction and a creepy little girl named Alma. With Fear 2, Monolith is looking to expand on that formula by opening up the combat and giving you more variety than the often confined office environments of the original game. You'll see larger maps, more vivid colors, and greater level of destructibility with which to leave your mark. You'll still get a lot of close quarters combat, but now you'll get to experiment with some different ways of fighting. The biggest departure is the inclusion of power armor, better known as mech suits. In these sequences, you're suddenly very powerful, using a terrifying machine gun to rip through on-foot enemies and missiles to fight other power armor suits. Monolith calls these palate cleanser moments, which is basically a fancy way of saying they're here to spice things up and keep you guessing about what types of battle lie around the corner. But the fun weaponry isn't just restricted to power armor sequences. You're given quite a few guns that might not be the most practical, but certainly provide some entertainment. There's a nail gun you can use to pin bad guys to a wall like a thumbtack, a laser to tear through even the toughest armor, and, of course, your old friend, the rocket launcher. If blowing up bad guys into tiny little pieces at normal speed isn't enough for you, you can rest assured knowing that the slow motion technique from the first game will be carried over to this sequel. Enemies in Fear 2 will keep you honest by adapting to their environments in a variety of different ways. It's not unheard of to see them flipping over a table while inside a building, or hopping behind recently fallen objects like rubble and even cars. They'll take the quickest route to safety by hurtling over low obstacles and jumping through windows, smashing through glass along the way. And they're even smart enough to roll on the ground right away when they catch on fire. So even though you can take them on in a few different ways, enemies in Fear 2 aren't exactly pushovers. While the original Fear was released on just the PC when it first came out, Fear 2 will be available simultaneously on PC, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360. And you can expect that to happen on February 10th.